For a challenge, I created the strongest character in Project Zomboid and set her on a nomad adventure in a wintry zombie apocalypse. Strong Woman managed to fight off the insane hordes to gather all the tools she needed to get the treasures that await her in Brandenburg. Alas, first she needs to travel the long road north to reach it. And while a great opportunity is hers for the taking, there is also a blizzard coming, a blizzard that could claim her life. Luckily, there is still a couple of days till that blizzard arrives, and Strong Woman still has one day in Ekron, and I will use that day to go and break into a gun store. And also, tonight we will celebrate New Year's Eve. We gotta throw a proper party for Strong Woman. Although the plan is for the party not to involve zombies, which to be honest is kinda hard in this area. But in any case, barrel gun. That's where we want it to be. And since I don't necessarily want to fight all of these zombies, I'm gonna try to lure them away with my pistol. Sometimes you gotta shoot some bad apples, you know? And then we sneak away. Okay, maybe shooting right here wasn't the best idea. I didn't think this one through. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. I'm a genius. This worked pretty well. Just a couple of hundred to kill. I mean, a Strong Woman already killed 1,500 in the first couple of days, so this really is nothing. Actually, no, it is indeed something. We're gonna try this again, but this time I'm luring them in the other direction, so I then actually can sneak back in. Look at me, I am sneaky. Well, definitely slightly more sneaky than before. I will thread every needle that I have to. Look, it's clear. Empty. Easy money. Just a couple of stragglers to deal with. There is a lot of zombies in the region around my car though. Now, that's a problem we're gonna deal with later. Also, there is a pipe bomb on the zombie. That's amazing. Now let's see what awaits us in here. A big old scope and a crappy rifle that, to be honest, I don't really want. So, a big old nothing, really. More and more of zombies are coming to shop here as well now. And since I'm done looting here, I think we're gonna go onwards. Although, I do want to loot this lady. Yeah, that meat cleaver could be useful. Now, let's see if we can make it to my car. I don't know whose idea was to park it in the middle of the road right there. It certainly wasn't mine. Now, we gotta fight for it. I do think I want to try and loot the pharmacy here though. Might as well if you're already killing all the zombies, right? Let me tell you, there wasn't anything good up front and I do not really have the time to break into the back, since the zombies are already breaking in. Now, can I thread the needle right there? Totally not. I will have to do some slaying again and show everybody why Strong Woman is called Strong Woman and not Weak Man. Also, apparently it's getting pretty smelly out here, overwhelmingly so, and being exposed to that can get you sick pretty fast. And we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? So let's just stop here where it's peaceful and quiet, and make it peaceful and quiet, because I want to try these cars for gasoline. If I can siphon some, that'd be great. Oh, and perfectly, I found the map of Brandenburg here, which is where we're going next. Unfortunately, none of these cars had any gasoline to siphon. Not so unfortunately, I am now short blunt level 6. And even less unfortunately, this one has a really good hood. And it's about time we replace our old one. That's looking much better now. I will loot around here for a little bit longer. Even though I have already searched really what I wanted to search, there's still some trash to be searched back here. You never know what delicious stuff you can find. And places with absolutely no loot. I've also searched this bar for liquor, because we can make Molotov cocktails from alcohol. And these guys clearly know how to party. This guy also knows how to party. He had a generator on him. Oh yeah, I'm finding good stuff here. I won't take the wine, I'll definitely take whiskey though. This brings back memories when I was working behind a bar. Gotta admit it, I never enjoyed it. But at least I wasn't serving zombies. There is a lot more alcohol here, but to be honest, my inventory is full now. And it's time to stop the party. My car is also full of stuff, so I might have to get rid of some of the things that I don't necessarily need and just eat all the food. In any case, we are now mostly done with Ekron. And with a car and inventory full of good things, I think we're ready for Brandenburg. I will spend one more night here at my safe house, and maybe I'll do some inventory management. And as I promised, since it's gonna be New Year soon, we're gonna celebrate with some beer. Just beer for now. And even though Strong Woman is a hardened drinker, we wouldn't want her to be hungover on her trip to Brandenburg. But the road is long, so we better start early in the morning. And we do have a few stops along the way that I want to check out. But yeah, you can see we have to go from here all the way out there. So down here, this little path that I cannot really follow with my vehicle because it's overgrown. Down here lies a private retreat I want to visit. It is built by the river and protected by a tall fence, so the potential is there for some good loot. And after walking for like an hour and a half, I reached it. It is quite overgrown. There are some dead and alive around here, probably just fishing. Let's see if there is any loot here or if it's been completely robbed already. It seems it has been fully looted. Just some of the fishing dead remain. Well, I had to give it a try. I feel like eventually this could be a great multiplayer base, as long as you can keep the nature away from your road. Oh, apparently perfect hunting opportunity as well. Now we continue onwards because my next goal is to visit a proper mansion. I have to stop for this group of zombies though. I saw there's a properly equipped survivor in there. I want everything he's got. That's a gas mask. Oh, let's go. He's got some canned pineapple and there's a hunting knife that's not very good, but otherwise kind of disappointing. I'm gonna steal her bone club though. Probably not worth stopping, but hey. Could have been so much better. Now we follow this gravel road up here, which is where the mansion is, and I'm not sure if I want to drive up here now that I'm looking at it. Probably much smarter if I walk to the forest and use my sneaky skills. Who would have thought there'd be so many zombies living in a mansion, huh? Okay, maybe this mansion isn't really worth it, is it? I guess it's great for sneaking skills though. I'm definitely leveling up. Let's be real, I am not sure why there are so many zombies here. I mean, loot is not that great in here, but it's a big place. So maybe it's more about prestige. Saying, I claim this thing, this is now mine. Well, Strong Woman's got no interest in claiming anything here. So we are ditching this place. Now, how do I get in my car without dealing with all of you? I don't think the bone club is gonna help here. I do kind of want his axe though. Actually, I take it back. Bone club is doing great. Now, where is that axe? I did not expect the bone club to serve me so well. And at that exact moment, it broke. But still, it did serve me well. Any case, let us now move on. My next stop is gonna be the Brandenburg airport on the outskirts of the city. And when I say stop, it might be the same as it was with Mansion, where it was sightseeing more than anything else. I don't think there is enough potential for good and useful loot to risk your life. Or even worse, break your crowbar. Oh, no, this is not gonna be worth it. I expected there's gonna be a lot, but I didn't expect to see that many. They're all down there though. They're not hanging in this hangar. Hey, they got dried lentils here. Totally worth it. And not much else, huh? Yeah, not much else. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna let these guys survive, but I don't think I'm gonna risk going further deep in. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to tackle everything that is out there. Yeah, and this one is trashed anyway. And some of the zombies are already trying to block the path back to my vehicle, so I think it's fine if we leave. We are close to Brandenburg anyway. I will not count this day as being in Brandenburg though. This was the in-between road trip day. And I'm gonna finish it at this small motel in the middle of nowhere. It's not actually that small, to be honest. In fact, it's quite well populated. That's definitely gonna stink up the place. And they even have blue curacao here. That's neat. Strong Woman's getting drunk tonight. And these guys can get drunk with her. Oh, and she's gonna be eating well tonight. Look at that. Actually, she won't. Right, there's no electricity. There's no way I can cook that. I went and I made sure there's no zombies in the back. Now I need to make sure there's no zombies upstairs. And we are good. There is no Zeds around. Now, I'm gonna make a couple of these Molotovs. We might need them tomorrow. And the curacao, I drank. Brandenburg is a grand city with many delightable locales for a tourist to visit. But there is one special place that really interests Strong Woman, and that is the military blockade at the bridge over the mighty Kentucky River. Alas, it seems like pretty much every other survivor in the past 6 months thought of the same place, and it became a mecca for those who survived the initial days of the apocalypse. But the military has long ago succumbed to the same plague as everyone else, and now that Strong Woman is the last one alive, there's gonna be hell to pay if she's to breach the military cordon and raid the promised treasure trove. I'm always promising treasure troves around here, but trust me, this one is totally gonna be the one. In any case, I'm just excited to finally enter Brandenburg proper. I knew this would be one crazy milestone to reach. The military blockade is right here. Let's be real, I expected this to be completely overrun. At least that's how it was the last time I was here. And that wasn't on insane zombie pop settings. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Here come the first zombies. Oh yeah, they're ready. They're ready to party. And there's a lot of military zombies in here. I think I'll rather use a blunt weapon to fight those, just so I don't damage their clothing even more than it's already damaged. Because I would like to steal some of their stuff. But we'll see if there's anything actually useful here. Yeah, all the stuff got holes in it. But I'll take the extra Alice belt because it's got more capacity than a fanny pack. Now, let's see about these hordes, shall we? I have a feeling my crowbar is gonna be in for a good workout today. And we might hit some muscle fatigue along the way. But hey, that's the first group pretty much dealt with. If there is such a thing as just one group. I do not think there is. Because the more I swing, the more they hear me. And the more of them will come. So let them come, I say. Let them come. Strong woman is more than ready for them. Now there is a lot of military stuff on some of these zombies, but unfortunately most of it isn't really useful. And it's pretty smelly out here. I'll see if the new gas mask we got can help with that. Oh yeah, it's definitely helping, but we'll see how long it's gonna last. Oh, we also hit level 7 in long blunt, which is great. Now we only have all this to deal with. So, might as well start somewhere. There's a bunch of zombies I saw with ghillie suits around here. I hope at least some of those would be whole so I can actually wear them, because they look really cool. A strong woman isn't quite sure about all of these zombie numbers, by the way. It looks like it can get even to her strong mental will. Also, it feels like the snow might be picking up a bit more and it's getting more cloudy. It's probably that blizzard that is coming close. Man, the ruckus these zombies are making is it's quite insane. They just have no chill. Also, I hope I can find more gas masks because I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Or at least filters for one. Also, strong woman is slightly out of breath right now. So, we're just gonna chill for a sec. And maybe go pop a soda. Also, the gas mask filter is now officially out. I don't think I'm gonna find all the things I need to recharge it. But maybe I'll get lucky and find a spare one somewhere around here. You never know what could be out here, right? I'm just afraid there might be absolutely nothing. And that strong woman is killing all these hundreds of zombies for naught. By the way, she has now crossed 2,000 kills. I think that's worth celebrating. Maybe celebrating with some good loot. I wonder if these guys are gonna be able to break through anytime soon. It's not my problem though, although they will make it my problem. Ooh, suture needle. That's the first one I have found so far. That's definitely gonna be a very useful find. But let's hope I never need to actually suture anything. Ooh, that looks like a sword on you, lady. Indeed, it is a sword. Now I wanna test it out. See how well it does. It doesn't look like it's gonna last for too long. But my crowbar isn't doing that peachy either. Now, what do we have in here? Besides zombies coming in, absolutely nothing. So yeah, this base is totally worth it. Getting in here would probably be worth it. Well, that just broke my sword. Good thing there is another sword. Probably be easy if I just tried to sledge it, right? Probably much easier, but I need to fight my way there again to give it a try. Oh, now my crowbar broke as well. And my muscle strain is getting bad. So let's grab my last crowbar and let's get some rest. Feeling better again. So let's see if I can fight my way in. I think one last time for the day. It is getting late in the day now. So close, almost there. Just need to clear a couple extras and a couple stragglers. And then we finally break in. There's totally gonna be so much good stuff here. Talk depressor, amazing. Bulky ammo container with no ammo. Yep. Totally only the most amazing stuff ever. The megaphone works. Oh yeah, it definitely works. Now we're going out. I will return tomorrow. And not even if blizzard happens, it would be able to stop me. But for now, we wash up and then we rest for the night. Our strong woman killed hundreds of zombies at the blockade yesterday. I'm gonna return there again today and maybe kill a couple more hundred. I'm mostly doing it to loot the corpses though, because I very much doubt the tents I still have to loot are gonna have much of useful items. But I guess we will see. Back to the scene of the crime. Today we test our axe skills. And not the body spray ones. No. Today we chop some Zeds. And hope they get me some good loot. Oh, that guy! That guy had a gas mask on. Please give me your good stuff, sir. If those bastards could shut up, that'd be great as well. Please, the ruckus is too much for my gentle ears. Just shut up, all of you. That's much better, I think. Now give me that gas mask. Oh yeah, the filter's decent as well. And then we loot these bodies. Ooh, that's a firebomb. And some proto-vitamins. Oh, that's another mask. Look at that. Ooh, and a machete as well. Let's go. But besides that, it's just very, very smelly over here. So I think it's time we let these guys be and dip. Actually, I will go search this pile over here as well. I am the raccoon now. And these are my friends. And it's time for Coon and Friends franchise. Actually, the stupid backpack is blocking the tail. I don't like it. I was pretty sure I saw like a firefighter X on one of the zombies yesterday when I was fighting through this. But now I cannot find it. So I guess for now we call this good. And we move onwards. My next goal is to go to this big mall complex that is further down the road. I'm just gonna skip by the prison because I have a feeling there's gonna be a ton of zombies here and not much worth fighting for. Unlike this mall complex where I expect there's gonna be a lot of cars parked outside. And yeah, it's time for some car maintenance again. And I'm not just looking for a new hood now. I also need to replace the tires. Well, these vehicles don't necessarily look that great. There's plenty of them. There's also plenty of zombies, so I'll have my work cut out for me. So, we go and fight again. I mean, what is a couple dozen zombies to strong woman? Just another opportunity to level up her X skills, really. And then we sneak and go check out the cars. 85% hood is great here. Also, these tires. I need tires. Give me all of that. These are also performance tires, which are better than my old ones. Also got a chance to get my sneaking to level 5. That's amazing. This car's tires are all kind of shit, but there are more out there I can check. I just need one extra already. Oh, I'll also take this fresh hot dog out of the garbage. My sneaking skills are starting to fail me. Good thing I got more than sneaking skills. Oh yeah, strong woman's got a lot more than sneaking skills. And well, she needs a lot more, because there's always more zombies. Now, can I please check these tires? That one is decent, but it's not performance. And I'd rather to take one of these. There you go, zombies. That's all I wanted. There was no need for all this murder and mayhem, was there now? Now, let's fix this car. As you can see, the tires are not in that great condition. And they are also old. These new performance ones are gonna run much better, as I can also inflate them much higher. Now that we got a new set of wheels, we keep moving onwards. With that blizzard coming soon, I want to try and find a safe place for the night. And while I don't know exactly when blizzard is coming, I think it's gonna be tomorrow. So it'd be nice if I had a cozy place to sleep for the night, because tomorrow is probably gonna be cold. Now, we gotta clear this place first. There seems to be a few here, but hopefully not too many. We do have a small forest between this house and the actual city, so it shouldn't be that bad. At least that's the hope. There are a couple in the back shed here. No, they are not. And the upstairs is also clear. So I'm just gonna wash up for a bit, and then we'll take some time to rest. And while it doesn't seem very blizzardy outside, we know that blizzard is definitely coming. So I gotta use this day to do some good looting. There's two main places I want to visit, and this is a fire station right here, and this is a police station downtown. There's probably gonna be a zombie or two there, but that's fine. Strong woman already killed 2300, so what is a couple extra, right? Also, that seems like a sweet car. Let's see if it's worth fighting for. To be honest, what else would strong woman do but fight? This place already looks like it's been looted anyway, so car upgrade might be the best you can hope for. All the firefighters have also ruined their clothing completely. There's nothing to be gained there. Well, it's got a beer can in there. Empty, unfortunately. And I will have to break in. Oh, the lock is even broken. Wow, that's even better. I think in the end, I kind of prefer mine. It does have a bigger trunk capacity than my own one, but otherwise, I don't think it's really worth it. And there isn't much here but rat droppings anyway, and food in the trash. Well, A flask of vodka though, that is worth stopping for. Looks like Strong Woman's gonna be partying again tonight. But that's pretty much all she can get from this place. So let's go check how the police are doing. Hopefully that place hasn't been looted or ran by zombies. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine, right? Yeah, just fine. Probably need a crowbar for this one, because I need to start killing for real. Oh yeah, that is quite a few. It looks kind of trashed in though. And there's a few zombies here. Probably more that I want to deal with. So let's see if I can send them on a little scouting trip. And then we sneak. Oh god, this forest is also full of zombies. I'm not sure exactly how much sneaking is gonna accomplish here. But at least this place around my car is slightly emptier than before. And now we go kill stuff again. Hello? Anybody still in here? There's definitely somebody still in here. That's a SWAT specialist with a fresh broccoli in him. Amazing. He thought eating healthy is gonna save him from zombie apocalypse. Well, he thought wrong. I wanna see if the armory has been looted because it has been broken into. Yeah, this is all empty. Mostly just scrap wood and doorknobs to find in here. That's not necessarily what I want. I do want a new nightstick though. Yeah, this place is just empty. The zombies themselves actually might have more useful stuff if their clothes weren't completely wrecked. But that's another nightstick there. Well, that was an unfortunate laceration that I didn't really want there. Good thing Strong Woman doesn't bleed out that fast. Don't worry, we're gonna pop some pills and she's gonna be fine. As long as there's no infection, she's good. Now let's move a bit further up the street. I wanna check out this tool store. Okay, maybe I need a better vantage point first. Because they all want to check the tool store as well. But it's Strong Woman's tool store. I can't say this is much better, but it's slightly better. And that's the odds I have to take. Okay, let's do some more sneaking. She is so invisible. Nobody will ever spot her. Besides those few. Okay, there might be more than a few. Whose idea was it to get into the middle of the city right now, huh? Definitely not mine, Doesn't sound like me at all. But you know what? Maybe slowly but surely we can make a dent in the numbers. Maybe, just maybe. It's starting to look better, but we're gonna be paying with the condition of her crowbar for this. And this is my last crowbar. I will need that thing for bigger cities than this. So let's do some axe fighting then. I can do that, right? And then there's totally gonna be a new crowbar in there. You should believe as well. Strong Woman is slightly out of breath now, so it's time we stop killing. And we start looting. This place hasn't been looted yet, so there is some useful stuff here. But of course, there's always zombies as well. There's always gotta be zombies. Unfortunately, there wasn't anything too amazing to find in there. And when I say too amazing, I mean I didn't find anything in there. So I think now it would be smart to leave. She's got a slight headache and, the smells here aren't the best. Plus the day is slowly getting darker and... Well, that blizzard still didn't show up. I don't really fancy getting stuck outside with it when I am already tired. So I'm gonna go rest again at the safe house where I spent the previous night, even though it now seems to be slightly more occupied. Looks like quite a horde has showed up through the trees over the day. Not really something I expected to see here, to be honest. I thought the forest would protect me better. I guess I thought wrong. 'Cause these guys keep on showing through the trees. And they even broke my axe. It's amazing how many of them showed up around. They are all around the house. And probably in the house as well. Guess they must have smelled a Strong Woman. All these canned peas she eats, she was probably farting all night long. I'm now happy I decided to come home a bit earlier. Otherwise that battle outside the doors could have been a problem. Brandenburg was full of wonders and terror. But the endless hordes proved no obstacle for Strong Woman. In fact, they provided her with more wondrous loot than any spot she actually tried to break into and raid. That insanely low loot is really proving to be a long-term problem. But luckily for her, a long-term is not her problem. All she has to do is survive a simple blizzard and cross half of zombie-infested Kentucky to reach Louisville Airport. Easy, right?